Making it happen.
Well, first of all, I think the Sixers are better prepared today for a 48-minute game. They played the first half and the last quarter, and they didn't come out so well. But what they should do, I think, is spread out their offense and make the Lakers play the half-court defense for at least 16 to 20 seconds of that time, because the Lakers are an aggressive bunch, and if you make them play defense for 18 to 20 seconds, they don't make that transition so quick. Now, if they play defense for 8, 10, 12 seconds, they get their ball, they're gone. And so what Billy might want to do is take his time to open the third quarter and make them play some defense out on the floor and spread them out so that trap is not a factor.
All right, let's take a look at the halftime statistics right now. And while Philadelphia hasn't shot all that well at 48%, they have 14 more shots attempted than the Lakers, thanks to that offensive rebounding edge. And there you see it translated overall at 31-19. The turnovers are even. The steals have an edge with Los Angeles. But the offensive rebounding story has been key, and also the bench. You look at Kareem with 11, Magic Johnson with 9, and Rambis with 8. As only 7 players have been in the championship for the Lakers in a game and a half, and all 7, of course, have scored in this game. Philadelphia, they have gone to their bench a lot more, but Philadelphia improved their lead by 6 when Richardson came in, and by 11 with Mike Bantam playing. So, with that backdrop, we're underway. Third period, Dick Stockton and Bill Russell at the Spectrum. And for the second time in the playoffs, the Lakers are trailing at halftime. The other time was, of course, Thursday night in Game 1. Tony going to the hoop, double team, puts it up, no basket, offensive foul against Andrew.
But I see that they took their time offensively. And I think that's an indication of what Billy C wants to do. Although on the first play, there's no chance for a fast break.
Wilkes, keep in mind, Wilkes scored 16 of his 24 points in the third period Thursday night.
Hands up!
Battle of skirmishes, says Pat Riley. There is that give-and-go play, and baseline all the way. Magic on a pass from Kareem. Lakers are a confident ball club. They swept Phoenix, swept San Antonio. Julius misses in the rebound. Magic Johnson with a fine outlet pass to Norm Nixon. Nixon, Rambis going in, and they'll let him go in. No foul there. Rambis with 10.
And the Sixers shot that ball much too quick.
20-second timeout. Let's look at the play. Here's the previous play.
Into Kareem. Beautiful pass. And here's the last fast break, because when the Lakers get the ball on a break after 4 or 5 seconds, there's no way you can get back on defense.
Norm Nixon has averaged 10 points a game in the third period in the playoffs. Kurt Rambis with 10 points now. There you see Nix. He had 24. Wilkes had 24. In game number 1, Kareem 23. And they did it in the third period primarily. Minute going by. Andrew Toney trying to get unleashed. Hits the shot. So Philadelphia may try to counter by going to Andrew Toney. He's 2 for 9 from the field and has 4 points in the ball game. L.A. set up. Kareem is at a high post. Caldwell Jones playing with 3 personal fouls. Dawkins, his substitute, also has 3. Caldwell Jones got a hand on it and kept it. And here comes Philadelphia. Set up offense for the Sixers here. Into Julius. Julius finds the open man, Toney, down the lane to Caldwell Jones. Blocked. I think Kareem got a hand on it. In any event, the Lakers on the turnover. Coming back, loop it into Wilkes. And LA's coming back. 59-53.
And I'll repeat that both these teams' offense is fed by the defense, because they're both essentially fast break teams. Now, what Philadelphia wants to do now is slow the pace down and make the Lakers work into that pace and not let them just get off and running.
Inside to Bobby Jones. He gets the hoop. There's the CBS Sports president, Neil Pilson, and his son, Mickey, to your right. He'll enjoy the game from a great seat. Right behind us, I think. Yes. When they say Big Brother is watching, they're absolutely right. Foul here. And personal foul is on Andrew Toney, his 3rd, and Kareem will go to the line. What made LA turn it over on Thursday was the fact that the Lakers all of a sudden asserted themselves on the defensive board. No more second shots for Philly, and the Sixers then were committing the turnovers, not the other way around.
And they were not aggressive defensively. That's what they have to do. They have to hold them off defensively.
categories in the playoffs. They've won 9 straight, a one-season record. The Minneapolis Lakers in 1950 had won 8 in a row, and 9 straight ties a record for most consecutive victories. The 1949 Minneapolis Lakers won their last game of the series, then their first 8 the next year. So a lot of streaks on the line. And keep in mind when you look at shooting that all 7 Laker regulars have been shooting above 50% in the playoffs. Today, the Lakers are shooting 43%. Free throw shooting has not been impressive on either side as Kareem hits 1 of 2. And with 9:35 remaining in the third period, Sixers lead has been cut to 7. At one point it was 13. At halftime it was 10. Chiefs. Andrew Toney inside to Jones. Caldwell Jones. Hits the shot. Didn't look like he was ready for that pass.
When they double team, that's the shot he makes.
Caldwell Jones now has 10 points in the ball game. Kareem with the sky hook. 15 for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's averaged over 22 in the playoffs. And during the year, Kareem was the 6th leading scorer at nearly 24. 3 minutes gone by. Third period. And they'll call a foul inside on Magic Johnson, and that'll be the first team foul on the Lakers. 1-1 right now, team foul.
That's a 2-man game they use with Julius Erving and Andrew Toney. The idea is to get Julius inside on a mismatch or Toney outside. And that way, the defense has to double team him. And that's when Caldwell Jones and Bobby Jones are most effective.
Billy Cunningham, 11 years a player, is number 32, retired here in the rafters of the Spectrum. Andrew Toney going for 2 points here. So Toney has hit 2 baskets. Keep in mind, he's playing with 3 personals, as is Caldwell Jones with 3 personal fouls.
Of all the guys out there, the 3 personal fouls would bother Andrew Toney less than any of them, I think. The only guy who would bother less would be Kareem.
Nixon misses. Erving on the break. Toney's ahead of the field. See what Julius does with him. Back pass to Bobby Jones. Bobby Jones with a couple of big buckets inside. Pat Riley looking at the numbers. He said this is an instant replay, he told his team, coming into this championship. In 1980, he said, we won in 6. Why not do it again? 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third. 11-point Philadelphia lead. Kareem, basket good and a foul. Now keep in mind, even though Philadelphia has maintained the lead, they had a 15-point bulge with just under 6 minutes remaining in that third period. So we cannot draw any conclusions yet on the Lakers. Meanwhile, Caldwell Jones has 4 personal fouls, and that's a big story.
Now, what he has to do, Caldwell Jones, if he's going to defend Kareem, he has to work it before he gets the ball. And when he gets in there for that shot, he can't foul him on those kind of shots because most time, well, you get in foul trouble, and plus, he'll score on him most time anyway.
9-point lead for Philadelphia. Julius going down the middle. Look at that. Look at that. Sinew, the balance, the strength. He has so much confidence. He told you, you know, he thinks about it. Didn't always early in his career. Now he thinks about what he wants to do, right? 6 for 10 from the field. 11-point lead for Philadelphia. 7:35 remaining in the third. Kareem has 5 points in this third period. Tipped up by Randerson, missed. Sixers would like Kareem to take that shot more than the sky hook.